University, and I have a question. What is the message of the HiloVerse?
Say to get people comfortable dancing and feeling comfortable moving their bodies. Like it's definitely something that can be scary and daunting, but we try to create like an open space where everyone can just come and explore movement in their own ways.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that it's a way for people, like, as an outlet for their emotions for a lot of people. And for a lot of people, they can't take the dance classes. And so this is a good way for them to participate without needing to take the dance classes.
How do you benefit our community?
Yeah, community is definitely something important. I feel like, especially with dance here in Hilo, the culture is so rich and you really want to like perpetuate that dance community. So I think we're definitely still working on growing it here at UH Hilo, but I think that's the start. You start in one place, but then it eventually grows. And I think with Hilo too, when we invite people, like we just had at our workshop today, there are so many people, and I think the more we do things, the more the community grows.
Yeah, I think it's definitely daunting for a lot of people, but when they see familiar faces or friendly faces, I think that makes it less scary for them, and so I think that's a good way.
How do you plan each session? What is the routine?
I think a lot of it honestly is kind of on the fly. So there's some things that we have planned out. For example, like when we invite people and stuff, we definitely want to make sure that we have a set day where they can come in. But if there's nothing really planned, then we'll kind of just go off of what people have been asking for. So like maybe our bodies are feeling a little tired because we had a really long week or it was midterm. So then we'll kind of do more like a stretching, like kind of refining your body and stuff. But a lot of it is based off of like what our people and our community want.
Does HiloVerse do collaborations with other like dance?
I think that's definitely something that we can look towards in the future. I feel like right now we're more so trying to build a community here, like with the students here that we have. And then I think like after that it's about like networking, finding other people to teach workshops and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think for now we're just trying to build our community here, trying to find people. Yeah.
Okay, what opportunities does dance and the HiloVerse offer?
Yeah, so I think for the club itself, definitely a really good sense of community. You get to meet a lot of really interesting people from really different backgrounds, and so you get to connect with them. And you don't really have to like say anything. You're all here for one reason, and that's like to share dance and stuff. For the classes, you get a really great opportunity to perform during the spring and the winter showcases. And you also get the opportunity to learn from Kea and also any guest choreographers that come. So I would definitely sign up for dance club or a dance class.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of opportunities, especially to meet like a bunch of great people. Like I've met like so many great people who are like now like my really close friends here, and so I think there's a lot of opportunities here for people like who are looking for anything.
Does the HiloVerse offer like the performance, or is it just only through dance courses?
As of right now, we don't do performances at the end of the semester showcase, just because we're really trying to make sure we build like our community and our students right now. But definitely in the future, that's one of our big goals, is to have a big performance at the theater. But we definitely do a lot of on-campus. That's something we're also working on doing this semester. So whether that be like a 30-minute quick workshop with anyone who's around, or like maybe a dance club led event, then those are definitely goals that we have.
Yeah, like this past Friday we just did a little itty bitty workshop, teaching people a combo, and
yeah, a good opportunity to like put ourselves out.
Yeah, there's not a lot of performances that we're doing right now because we're building on like having a group that comes consistently,
If a non-UH student or UH student wants to join, what do they have to do?
They just have to show up. There's a waiver form that they have to fill out, and then they have to pay a one-time payment of $10, and then they're a member.
We're here mostly every Mondays from 5 to 7, and if we have any special events, then be sure to post it on our Instagram and all that.
What are the benefits of joining?
I think it's a good way to get moving, like I feel like a lot of college students struggle with having opportunities to move, especially since classes can be so stressful and there's just, not a good time for it. So I think this is a good way to get your body moving and, stay healthy.
Yeah, I would agree.
How does HiloVerse also support students' mental health and physical health?
Definitely physical health and mental health. I think physically, like it gets your body moving.
Yeah.
You know, you can't really dance and just stay still. You have to move your body, and you have to. Sometimes you get like really into it, so it gets your heart rate pumping. Mental health, it's definitely like a really good outlet. You know, like if you're feeling kind of sad and we're doing like a sad dance, it's a really good way to like let your emotions out. But even if it's like you're not feeling, I don't know, if you're feeling like hip hoppy or you want to explore different things, I think it's a really great opportunity to like explore feelings and just like really express yourself through dance and whatever movement may look like for you.
Yeah, and when you get your body going, you know, it also, the endorphins, you know, they make you happy.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you're surrounded by a bunch of happy people, it also makes you happy, so.
What kind of dances does HiloVerse teach, and how do you come up with the choreography for those dances?
We do a variety of dances. Like we just did a hip hop class, but that was led by someone else. So I think personally for us, we range a little bit between hip hop, contemporary, and modernish. So we try to switch it up a little bit. Our main goal is also to do classes that you can't really get at the university. So like hip hop, you know, is something that's not offered. Tapping is not something offered. So we really try to look at what might be new and unique to the students, and then either if one of us feels knowledgeable enough to do it, then we'll try to teach it. But a big thing also is like bringing in students who specify in one of those movements, or even community members who are really passionate about that.
Yeah.
How would you describe HiloVerse to people?
A lot of the combos that we teach in the workshops that we lead are very beginner friendly, you know, and even if there are like more technical parts, there are like,
Yeah, we do our best to like break it down
Yeah.
and stuff, and make sure that if you have any questions that we clarify them, and then we also come with like modifications too. That's something we emphasize with our community members too. If you're coming in, then make sure it's like super beginner friendly, and there's some modifications for some people who might not feel comfortable. But yeah, I'd say just give it a try, you know. You never know until you join. So
yeah.
What could improv dance do and benefit? What could improv teach them?
Improv teaches us a lot of things, especially for beginners and just people who are nervous about, you know, improving and trusting their body. It can give us a lot of confidence and learning the ways in which our body likes to move. And I think it's just a very great tool for everyone to have.
yeah, and when you're around a really good group of people, it gives you a lot of trust with each other, because you have to trust that everyone's experimenting and everyone's trying something new. So like there's no laughing, there's no like making fun of each other. So it's just something where like it builds community, and it connects you with the people around you, I would say.
Yes, I agree. What is your favorite part about the Hilo Dance Balls? And what is your least favorite?
Okay, I think my favorite part is just being able to dance and be surrounded by a really great group of people. I think every night we all have so much fun, and like we're doing like the combination for like the next couple weeks or something. I would say the hardest part, coming from an officer perspective, would maybe just be planning everything. Definitely like on top of schoolwork and stuff, and extracurriculars and just life in general. Sometimes it can fade into more of an afterthought, but definitely just like remembering like what our purpose is and what we're doing, who we're doing it for. I think that really helps to rejuvenate and get the energy and vibes flowing again.
Yeah, I think my favorite part is just being around a super good group of people who make me feel like I want to dance and who encourage me to dance. And it's just been really great getting back into dance, you know, and getting back into what makes me happy. My least favorite part? I don't really have a least favorite part. I kind of like all of it. Like even being an officer, you know, I don't mind it.
If people want to know more about HiloVerse, where can they go to get in contact with?
You can go on our Instagram. I believe it's at HVD Crew. It should be that on Instagram, and we're on TikTok. If you're interested in joining, you can just shoot us a DM, and then we'll be able to get back to you about when our next workshop and the steps to become a member will be.
Is there any like last minute thoughts, anything you want to demonstrate, show us?
You should join Dance Club if you're watching this.
Yeah.
You should come join us.
It's super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.